You want to start it off?
Lego,
No. Now you're on.
it's Fry Your Ass Friday, and I'm in the mood to
Everything's up. Run. We are on.
I am in the mood. See, it's crazy because I'm going through a lot of shit. Can you hear it on there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's loud.
Okay. I'm going through a lot of shit right now with my personal situations with these women and partially my kids. My son's birthday is Sunday. My son, little nigga.
At least he wants some good food though.
Yeah.
About the menu.
And so that nigga, he want me to cook for him. And I'm gonna cook for him. I'm gonna do whatever he wants. It's his birthday. And because I love my son more than anything on the planet. All my kids. And all he wanted, he was like, Daddy, he called me today. He was like, Daddy, I just want you to cook. Then he came over with his barber, got his hair cut, and we were talking shit. Because me and him have not been getting along. Like,
True that. Yep.
We've been beefed the fuck out. So we've been like,
And everybody knows it. I mean, you've talked about it a little bit.
Yeah, but I don't give a fuck because I'll die for him. You know, because I love my children. But he's a grown man. He has his own opinion on things and whatever the fuck. I got shit going on in my life, and some things he might not agree with. Some things my kids might not agree with, but I don't give a fuck because I don't agree with a lot of shit y'all do. You know? But anyway, it is what it is. I'm gonna cook.
That goes with everybody, though.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. But I'm gonna cook for him, and that's what he wants. He don't want me to buy him anything. He just wants me to cook for him.
It's nothing eccentric either. It's
simple, He just wants me to barbecue. He wants me to make potato salad.
So you didn't tell me the stuff that goes with the sides.
Yeah, no, he wants
told
me.
Me
he wants me to make the sides too. So he wants me to cook the whole.
Oh yeah, the enchilada. Man.
Yeah, the dinner.
He wants the whole thing.
So he wants me to grill ribs, steak, and chicken.
Yep.
And make
smoked chicken.
Yeah,
and the ribs.
Yeah.
And then the steak he wants grilled.
Yeah. And then he wants potato salad, and there's something else he said he wanted. Was it sweet potatoes? I don't know if it was sweet potatoes.
You didn't tell me the sides though.
Well, no, this is what he told. No, he wants sweet potatoes, and he wants potato salad. And I'm like, nigga,
potatoes I got, though.
And I'm like, nigga, you want all that starch, like potato everything, nigga?
Dude, after I ate that meal that you cooked with all the potatoes and stuff,
yeah,
I've been literally the last 2 days been shitting my ass off, dude.
Why? It was just veggies.
I don't know what you put in them. I don't know if it was that
butter,
lox, that salmon lox
garlic.
Down here too as well, just a combination.
Yeah.
Man, I have never been on the toilet so long in my entire life.
Well, good. It moved them bowels around.
Oh, it moved it.
Yeah.
Solid and
it moved the motherfuckers around a little bit, Mark.
Too as well.
Shit. The fuck.
Man.
So anyway, yeah. Nah, it's okay. But I'm gonna. Okay, what Mark is talking about.
I don't have a flat ass anymore. It's muscle.
No, that motherfucker flat in a bitch. But I chopped up some red potatoes, bell peppers, onions, habanero, and cilantro, and butter and olive oil, and I wrapped it up and I put it on the grill. And don't any of you motherfuckers watching this, do not try to steal my recipe because I come to your house.
They're not gonna even get it right anyway.
They may not, but because I ain't gonna tell them the seasonings. They got to figure that shit out.
Yeah.
But so I did that.
But I'm gonna stop you right there. Those fucking veggies were, oh my god, they were delicious.
Yeah,
even my mom was like, "Are you kidding me?"
No, your mom told me that they were good as fuck.
Oh yeah.
She said they were spicy, but that was the habanero, and I only chopped up one little bitty ass habanero and put in there.
That's why I said you probably could have just. Sorry, we're getting off track, but just a little seed, and I swear to God, it would have been the same taste. And on a habanero that wasn't actually ripened yet, it was turning green.
Did you just say a seed?
Just one seed. You know how you make the bacon wrapped jalapenos with the cream cheese in them?
One
and you
seed?
have a couple seeds and they're like hot as hell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, when
that's what I'm saying, the spice
that's why I leave the seeds in there because that's where the heat comes from.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, I don't de-seed them.
Oh, I didn't know that.
No.
Oh, see, I de-seed all.
The only peppers that I de-seed is the bell pepper.
Now I know why it had that
but
kick.
The hot peppers, no, I don't take the seeds out because that's where the heat comes from.
But it was only a kick for a second.
Yeah,
before it even tried to get down your throat.
I used one small one because I didn't want to kill everybody. If it was just me, if it was just me eating this shit, I'd have cut up 2 or 3 of them bitches and put in there because I like to breathe like a dragon.
Well, I can tell you what, I wouldn't be here right now doing it.
Yeah, no shit.
Because finally,
literally,
I had to have a vanilla protein shake today just to calm myself down.
And I needed one of those too. I started to call you. I thought I had one in the fridge.
I brought you 6 of them.
No, you didn't. You brought me 2.
I gave you 3, and then I had 3 more in the car, and I came back.
No.
And gave you 3 more.
No.
I put them right on the deck.
No.
Yeah, bro, I did.
No.
Actually, it wasn't me. My dad did.
No.
Yeah, because I got.
No, your dad didn't.
It's in my dad's car.
If I did, they'd have been in the fridge.
Then
bro.
they're in my dad's car.
No, I drunk them. I drunk the 2 that you brought me.
I
thought I did. I thought I drank.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying that. But
I know. But I know I drunk one of them the other day. But I thought when I came home from my doctor's appointment this morning, I thought there was one in the fridge, but I must have drank that one too.
Because I personally put 3.
It wasn't in there.
When I left that the other night with my dad, okay, and we were going, I gave them to my dad. I thought he put them on the... Oh, I thought he did. Because,
no.
Oh, shit.
No, I didn't.
Then they're probably in his car.
No, probably.
I do know I have 2 in the car before I leave. I can give them to you.
Yeah, fuck yeah. But anyway, so yeah,
sorry guys, I got off track. My bad.
We got off track, and no, that shit just threw me off. What the fuck? My son's birthday. Yeah. What he wants me to cook, and that's Sunday. So I'm gonna cook for my son, little Nate. Everybody call him Snub. So I'm gonna cook for him on his birthday.
All weekend long.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and it amazes me, man, when I see them after I haven't seen them in a while, because like I said, we wasn't getting along, and we're still not really getting along. But it's his birthday, so fuck all the bullshit. Nah, progress nothing. It's just fuck all the bullshit when it comes to, it's his birthday.
It's like what you said to me today. Can you set stuff aside just for, be humble?
Yeah.
Type deal.
Yeah.
Cordial.
Yeah.
That's what you said. Cordial.
Yeah, cordial. Yeah. So, and this is what he told me, what he wanted. He didn't ask me for no materialistic shit. He just want Dad to cook for him.
That's cool shit, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna cook. I'm gonna go to fuck all the way out.
So do it from the heart, then.
Yeah, of course.
Because that's what he asked for.
Is there any other way?
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
But you do that with all food. I mean, to tell you the truth, you really do.
No, I'm talking about when my child.
But I'm saying when you cook, anyways.
Yeah.
Now it's even more. It's the heart.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do that. But anyway, other than that, okay, we're gonna get off that because we'll probably do another podcast Sunday when my son and all his friends are over here, and then then y'all will see how gangster it get around this motherfucker.
And we can set up both cameras on you on the back and just have
and let them niggas go to fuck off. But
we need folding chairs though. Well, when you cook. You know what I mean?
Fuck no, you made a valid point there. I just had to think about it because I probably do need some fucking. I probably need to go to Goggin and rent some fucking.
Cooking with Nate is like you don't want to wake him up. It's comparison. I don't want to wake him up for anything. Nobody does. And when he's cooking, you don't mess with him. Period. Those are the 2 things.
Yeah, leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah.
Like, don't bother me when I'm asleep, and don't bother me when I'm cooking. Like, leave me the fuck alone.
He's in the zone.
Yeah.
You are, man.
No, real shit.
You are.
I hate that shit. Like, what the fuck are you bothering me for? Don't you see I'm doing something where I'm sleeping? And the only time I like to be bothered when I'm sleeping is when my bitch come in and play with my dick. Then I don't mind so much.
And for all you doctors out there, I can't wait.
Shout out Dr. Jeff. Shout out my man Dr. Jeff, the coolest doctor on the planet. Every Friday when I go get my paracentesis done, he is the coolest doctor of all. Like, he sits there and he talks to me about his family. I talk to him about mine. The nurses too. We can't forget them because
the nurses are awesome. Dude.
They are so sweet and they make everything happen because when Dr. Jeff get done doing his shit, sticking me and getting me hooked up and all that shit, he get the fuck on.
He does. He's out.
He go do something else.
Goes with any doctor.
So yeah. So then I'm just there with the nurses,
Yep.
and they are sweet and cool. And we talk about cooking. This is the crazy shit. Me and all the nurses, we sit there and we talk about cooking,
Just
smoking
nothing.
meats, and all that.
Yeah.
They are so cool.
Just coffee house bullshit.
Yeah, and they are so considerate. And they ask me about my family, my grandkids, and they tell me about theirs.
And vice versa. I'm sure you do as well.
Yeah. So they are, because when Dr. Jeff come in, he boom, 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 he get my shit together, bang, get me
And
in
shows
there.
you the shit real quick.
Yeah. And then he like, okay, I'll see you next time.
What do you need?
Yeah. But he's gone. Like, because, well, he has so many other patients.
Well,
And
he's got to pay the
other
nurses,
things. And when you go to, like, radiology, they do more than just one thing. And I didn't know that.
That's the shitty thing, yes.
Yeah, they do more than just one
They
thing.
do prep, they do everything.
They do paracentesis, they do x-rays, they do other type of taps. And they do a lot.
The doc does the actual procedure,
Yeah,
but they
yeah,
do everything
yeah.
prep and post prep.
Yeah. They do a lot. They do a lot. And I don't know if people understand
Or I
that.
should say post surgery.
I don't know if they.
Technical
I don't
treatment.
know. I don't know if people understand that. But yeah,
I don't think they pay attention.
I don't think so either.
Yeah.
And because everybody's concerned with their own shit.
And they do all the paperwork too as well.
Yeah.
But I always get when you go in, you have to get weighed every time you go in, right?
No.
Oh, see,
No,
I do.
Only when I go in to see my main doctor, which is in the back where you took me.
Oh yes, yeah.
Only that's the only time I get weighed.
See, I've never not got weighed.
The only thing they weigh is the fluid that they take off me when I go every Friday.
That's why you come out and you're like, 27 pounds, 30 pounds, 8 pounds. Yeah. And there's not one time that I've gone in, even for just a like a post-op type deal, whatever, just see how everything's going. I've never not got weighed, but the funny thing is, I always make them laugh because I'm like, can you tell me what kilograms is to the actual poundage? And they're like, well,
a kilo is 2.2 pounds.
I think it's
No,
more
it's
than that,
2.2 pounds
per pound. Oh no, it's 2.2 pounds
A kilogram is 2.2 pounds.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I can't, I don't register that when I get on.
Yeah.
But we always make, it's like, honey, you got skinnier. And then they try to,
Yeah.
And then a couple of them go, I don't know how to change it.
Yeah.
I figured out going to the room.
What is crazy is that, now that you say that, dude, I almost got scared for a minute when I got down to, yes, when they weigh you, it's in kilograms.
Yes. Yeah.
So when I asked him, what is that in pounds? So the first couple times, Mark, it scared me, literally, because I used to walk around at 225, 235 pounds.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And when I got my illness, and the first time that I went into the doctor, I was like, what the fuck? Because I had so much fluid on me. Remember, I told you that I couldn't even bend over and tie my shoes and shit,
And
right?
you're breathing hard. And
I was but when they drained that shit off of me, the first time it was like crazy ridiculous. But I had because then they prescribed me these water pills, right?
Because I made the comment to you. Remember when you told me that big one that they took out?
Yeah,
I couldn't even. I think we went live. I think we went live. Yeah, but like 30-something pounds.
Yeah, that was a couple of times ago. Yeah,
I was like, how do you do it?
That was like a few months ago. Yeah,
Jesus.
But I didn't fucking know that I was carrying around all that. I felt it, but I didn't know exactly what. But anyway, the first time that I went, my girl was like, baby, you got to go to the hospital. You got to go to the doctor.
Yeah.
So I went to the emergency room, and one doctor was excellent. I can't remember his name. He was so nice and so excellent, and he wanted to do the TAP procedure, which is called a paracentesis. But the other doctor that came in, he was like, you want to tap this guy? No, because I didn't have.
I remember you told us.
I didn't have my my original Blue Cross Blue Shield.
That's what it was.
Yeah, I didn't even have Medicaid then either.
And they wanted to push you.
And he was sign him up to GI, which is
gastrointestinal.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I fumbled that one, but yeah.
Yeah, well, you're
gastro
close.
something.
Yeah. Yep. And he was like, no, we're not gonna. And he was a fucking dick. So I had two doctors at the time. I had one at.
He was the young one, wasn't it?
No, he was probably young. Yeah, he was younger than me.
I thought that's what you.
And both of them were.
Yeah.
But the younger one, he was like, we need to tap this guy right now. This is at Borges. Mm-hmm. And the other doctor that came, he was a fucking dick. He didn't want to do shit because I didn't have my insurance card. But at the time, I had Blue Cross Blue Shield under my wife's name. And so when he came in, because the oh my God, the lady, the nurse, the nurse, she was so nice, and she came and drew my blood, because originally I went to Woodbridge. And,
off of 131, correct?
Yeah. Off of Center.
Yeah.
So originally I went there to the urgent care. Mm-hmm. And the nurse there, oh my God, this white chick, and she was an older lady. She's probably in her early 40s or something. I don't know. She looked like she wasn't older than 30, but I know she was in her 40s. She was fucking beautiful, but she was so nice and so sweet. And she was like, well, we don't do them procedures here. And she was like, I'm not letting you leave. I'm gonna send you in an ambulance.
That's where we talked about this online. Yeah, online. That was a live show, actually.
Yeah, and I told her, I said, I'm not gonna pay an ambulance bill. She said there won't be one
because you're urgent care.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's why I went there, because if I would have went to the emergency room, if you're not admitted in the emergency room,
that's the thing. You have to get admitted.
Yeah, you have to get admitted, or they're going to charge you for the shit. But if you have to ride in an ambulance, this is what the doctor explained to me. She was not a nurse; she was a doctor, and this is what she explained to me, because I gave her all my information, and then she finally found it, my Blue Cross Blue Shield, and she was like, "Look, if we call the ambulance for you, you're not going to get charged for it."
Because it's important.
Right.
Yeah. It's urgent.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, damn, I ain't want to get no ambulance. Mark, I never been in an ambulance in my life until that time.
Fuck, dude. The ambulance.
But she was so concerned with my diagnosis, because she knew what it was. And she was because she did all my blood work there.
Now, is that before you knew the 3 were in it, or you just knew something was wrong? Like, Jess knew something was wrong.
No, Jess didn't know. I didn't know. But
that's when she knew, type deal. There's something more going on than what was right in front of her.
Yeah, and then because I was in there for like an hour, 2 hours, whatever it was, and then she started explaining to me what was going on, or what she thought was going on, and she said, we don't have the capability or the technology or whatever to.
And that's after you were already in a bed.
Yeah, so she sent me to the ER at Borges. And this is when, and she was like, when you go in an ambulance, and I didn't know this at the time. When you go in an ambulance, you don't have to wait in the ER.
You skip the line.
Yeah. You go right to the back.
To a room.
Yeah. But fuck all that, because it took these motherfuckers forever. Still. Even though I'm in a room, I'm cold. It's cold a bitch in here.
And they give you so many blankets, but it gets...
Yeah, it don't... Yeah.
Yeah. You go like this with... I'm sorry, but you go like this with a blanket, and then all of a sudden you're freezing, and then you're hot.
Yeah, and I'm like... Because, Mark, I haven't been to the hospital since I was a kid, when I had my appendix removed. So I've never been to the hospital before, since I was like 7 or 8 years old, when my appendix burst. So I don't even remember that shit. And I'm 47 years old, 46, whatever the fuck I am, I don't even know. But
you're 46.
Yeah. So
because I know how old I am.
Yeah. So when I went in that motherfucker, bro, and then the one doctor that was there, the younger one, he was like, and the nurse, they were fucking excellent. At the emergency in Bronson, they were excellent. And then this dickhead other doctor, he comes in and tells the original doctor that was in there, nope, just set him up an appointment. And I'm like, damn. Because the first doctor that came to see me, he wanted to tap me, which means the paracentesis.
Yeah.
He was like, because my shit was fucking out here.
Now the tap, that's not a spinal tap, but it's kind of considered like that with the long ass needle.
The long ass needle, where they suck the fluid out of your stomach.
But you're not under anesthesia.
No,
you have to watch it.
No,
pretty much,
you're not.
They just do the pain, the shots.
They give you the 3 numbing shots, and then they hit you with that big motherfucker. And that's when I said. That was the first time I had it done. It wasn't that day in the emergency room because the dickhead doctor that was in there
prolonged it.
Yeah, and so when I finally got to my GI doctor, Dr. Byers, hello, thank you. I love you, and I appreciate everything that you do for me. Dr. Jeff, you as well. But no, so it took me like another 2 weeks to get in to see the GI. And he sent me immediately. He got me immediately sitting down to get a paracentesis because he already knew what it was. He did his diagnosis, and he was like, yeah, you got to start doing paracentesis because when I tell you my shit was that huge, Mark, like my fucking stomach was sitting over my goddamn lap.
That's what it is. Gastrointestinal. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Yeah.
So he already knew, and so Mark, after that first visit, they had to hit me with an IV because I had so much fluid on me. Mm-hmm. So they had to hit me with the same thing that happened last time. Remember I told you they flushed my kidneys.
Yeah.
They hit me with the IV, and because I had so much on me, that first time that I had it done, bro, there was like 30 to 40 pounds of fluid that was just sitting on me.
That's what you said. I couldn't even believe walking out of there.
And it wasn't just in my stomach. It was in my legs, my ankles, my feet.
Inflammation.
I couldn't even wear, bro, I had to go up a shoe size because I couldn't fit my shoes. And my girl was going to buy me.
Sounds like almost like gout, man.
No, it was just the fluid.
Just inflammation type deal.
It was the fluid, yeah. But Mark, when I got that procedure done the first time, oh my God, let me tell you, I couldn't even fuck, bro.
How could you?
I couldn't even fuck. Like my dick wouldn't even. I felt, bro. I was like, I'm like,
your organs were so pressed against you.
Literally, bro. I wanted to fucking cry because I couldn't even fuck my girl. But she still slept with me every night.
Yeah, no, I hear you, man.
And she made sure that I went to the doctor.
Sorry, guys, if I get a little humble, I know exactly what he's talking about.
Yeah,
the same thing happened to me, but
this is what Jess did. Jess, like, she.
I think they know.
She was like, "Nigga, you gotta go to the doctor." I'm not.
She's a specialist.
We're men. We're men.
We don't do that.
Yeah. But she kept saying it.
We're stubborn motherfuckers.
We are. and okay, this is the point I'm trying to make when it comes to a good woman. She's gonna make sure that you get your shit together. And I was just like, because Mark, I was so. When I felt like. And I never admitted this to nobody before. I might have, if I remember, I admitted to Jessica. But bro, my dick wouldn't even get hard. I couldn't fuck all the pressure and fluid that I had on me. You know, but it's embarrassing because I can't even fuck my girl no more.
You probably could have taken 3 blue pills and still couldn't get it out. Because your mind's just not there.
I did.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Oh.
I took Viagra. I took honey packs. I took
the rhinos. Yeah, I was talking about rhino. But you took all that shit?
Yeah, bro.
I'm surprised they didn't take fluid out of your cock, dude. I mean, I'm being honest.
I know, seriously. Right? And then, Mark, let me tell you this. When the first time I felt my shit deflating, and I felt.
And guys, I'm not joking around when I said.
He's not, because it's true.
It is.
It's true. But I couldn't. Like for a couple of months, bro, I could not fuck my girl, bro. And I'm like, damn. That's all I'm thinking about all day, every day for like a couple of months. She wasn't. I mean, maybe she was.
She just wanted to have fun with you, but
no, maybe she was, but no, she.
She made the adjustments for you, though.
She wanted me to get healthy, and she would come and she slept with me every night. That's why I love her so much. She slept with me every night, and she would rub me because I would be in pain.
Mine did too as well.
I would be in
all
pain
the time.
You know, like my back, my shoulders, my stomach. I would be in pain, and the thing that I'm grateful for her is that she made me go and see somebody. Yep. Because I wasn't gonna go, Mark. I probably would have been dead. I probably would have been dead. As much as I hate to admit it or give her credit, because I hate to, but no, if it wasn't for her, I would have been, because I was wallowing in my own
self-pity.
Yeah,
the whole works, man.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you were watching TV shows, finding yourself and thinking that you were part of that TV show.
I was watching.
Changing shit in your mind.
I wasn't changing shit in my mind, but yeah, I would be watching.
It's always
shit,
there.
But no, it was only her.
Yeah, but when she wasn't there and she had to do other stuff,
she was always there. Yeah. She was always there. She was always there, and that's why I love her so much, because she got me back to where I needed to be. And if it wasn't for her, I'd be dead.
See, and you know what? You've talked bits and pieces, and I think that's why you and I can relate so well, because Eve did that same thing for me. And I don't know how many times I asked her, go, run. Mm-hmm. But she was always there. No matter what, she was always there.
Yeah.
And it was like, man, but she adapted to... She didn't care. Actually, she didn't even adapt. She didn't even give a shit. She was just like, I'm going to take care of you. You're going to do this and this and this and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But you're still stubborn. You're like, oh, God, just let me fucking go, man. Just let me,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I get that.
You. And that's why I love her, too. They both have my heart. It's just because, and that's what sucks. At least you still got your girl, But,
well.
But let me finish.
No, go ahead.
That's why you and I relate so well, I think, on that level, because it's just like we're still going through the shit. We're finally almost there. We're almost there.
Yeah.
Okay, to get out of all the shit and start our lives over.
But okay, I'm gonna tell you this, and this is what you need to learn from my mistake, is because even though my girl, and she's still here, but. I when I got back to feeling like when I got back to feeling like I was me, and there's still shit that I still have to go through. I think I know where you're going with this, but yeah, but and there's some shit that I don't.
You went back to who you were.
Yeah.
I did too.
Yeah, I went straight
in
back.
Those spurts. In those spurts
straight back to the asshole.
In those spurts in between when you felt good.
Yep. I went straight back to the asshole.
With no thinking, no nothing.
Nope. Just here I am.
No calculation.
Here go the real Nate. Yep. I ain't in the back seat no more. I done hopped in the front seat. Nate did. Nathaniel out the door.
Yeah.
We didn't kick him out. So here go Nate again. Deal with it all the way.
It's so funny you say Nathaniel and then Nate, because it was Marco and Mark. And then if I was really happy, it was, Mark's doing shit. It was that. Then it turned into Mark E. You know what? That's exactly what it was, though, bro. You're right.
And the thing is, and the thing is, I like to think that, and I do think that, but women women work off emotions, and I would like to think that we don't as men, but we do. Yeah. Because you'll catch yourself if you catch yourself being a bitch, then you have to acknowledge it within yourself. Like if you catch yourself like real shit just being a disgusting person, which is a bitch.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You have to acknowledge that shit within yourself until you can, until you figure it out. Like, damn, I'm fucked up. I did some bogus shit.
And I've never said this, but you know what? It only pertains to what you just said about that. I just wish that I would have listened more to her and gone to change all my surgeons from here.
You wasn't ready.
Over to Ann Arbor. I wish I would have listened to her because we would still been together.
You just wasn't ready.
I just was stuck.
Yeah, you wasn't. Yeah, you wasn't ready. And that's not a negative. That I'm not saying anything negative because I did the same shit. I'm just saying at the time I wasn't ready, and I seen myself, Mark,
fall apart.
Yeah.
In the mirror.
Yeah.
Not even in the mirror.
Yeah. The man in the mirror, and that's a motherfucker. When you evidently have to face that, the man in the mirror, what the fuck? That's like one of the worst things ever.
I'll never forget when I left her that day, and then what was it, 28th and then the 7th, I called up and I resigned from my job. I was like, I'm done. I'm over it. I can't do it. And then I told her I quit. Then it was just a shit show after that. Just a fucking shit show.
Well, because you stopped giving a fuck.
Completely.
Yeah.
Oh.
When you stop giving a fuck, that's, and you ain't alone. Yeah. You're not the only man that, okay.
And that's when I destroyed the house.
Yeah, because when you stop giving a fuck, and it doesn't happen all the time, but it's gonna happen eventually with somebody, not just a man, but with a woman too. Because when you figure out
you make that decision,
you don't give a fuck no more, or when you just, it's not even that you figure it out. When you don't give a fuck, you blow up everything around you.
Well, you figure out that there's no gray area in giving a fuck.
No, you don't.
There's a white, you give a fuck, or there's a black. There's no gray area.
No, you don't even know it, Mark, until after the fact that you just blew up your shit.
Mm-hmm. But you still think about them every single day.
But that's the shit that'll make you kill yourself or kill somebody else.
Yeah.
But you don't know it at the time. Fuck it, I'm gonna blow everything up. I'm gonna blow up my relationship, my household, my family,
everything,
because I don't give a fuck.
And I won't stop.
I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I'm not. I don't give a fuck. So if I don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Everybody can go with me. I'll take you with me.
Yeah.
Because
the only thing that stopped me,
I've actually felt like that at a certain point in time, because I was going through, like you went through your shit with Eve, and I went through my shit with Kim.
28th, it'll be 2 years.
But see, the thing is though, that we have to know when we move on from that, right? If we're lucky enough to move on from that, and then when you get into another relationship, you can drag that shit into the next relationship, and that's what I did. When I got with Jessica, I didn't want to be with another woman. I've said that I don't know how many times.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to love another woman or be with another woman, because I was in love with this woman for 30 years. But and not to say I did some bullshit. I did a lot of dog shit.
We all do.
Yeah. When I was with my wife.
That goes with men and women too.
Yeah. So if you don't want to fucking, the point is, you have to accept your shit. You have to accept your shit and be accountable for your shit in your own mind. Not I don't want nobody else to tell me that I'm fucked up or I've done some shit. I know that. I know what I've done. I have to accept my shit. I have to be at that point in time where I'm ready to accept my shit and think about it and acknowledge it. Because if you don't, then you're always going to be fucked up.
So let me ask you this then, because I have to interrupt you only because it goes with what
you're
saying.
No, you're not interrupting. Go ahead.
But we're not trying to get too sentimental, guys. But
yeah, we are. It's fucked Friday. Up Friday.
Well, I think it was a different name.
Friday, some shit, whatever.
Whatever. You guys know it. It's on the description title. But
no, because when we started out originally, I wanted to fry my bitch. But go ahead.
But no, now it's yeah.
Yeah.
But I got one question for you. Okay, that's it. Is when you burn something and you want something so bad back, and you look at, you and I talked about it.
Yeah.
Okay? Rejection, non-rejection.
Yeah.
When you know you've already looked at 50-50 chance, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. When do you just look at it and go, maybe I should let him go, just not bring that back? And it's not about 50-50. It's because you already looked at, you and I have talked about that several times. So that one's out the door, okay? That rejection shit's already there. We talked about it several times.
Now,
okay?
Mark,
that's what I'm asking.
That is a loaded question.
It
like
is.
you said, that's like a double-edged sword.
That's why I'm asking you. Because I've thought about it lately.
I actually, brother, I on some real shit, and I'm being 100 with you. I don't fucking know.
Because we've already talked about the 50-50 rejection.
Yeah.
I don't want to be rejected, but
I've
already looked at it. You know?
I don't.
But now it's popped in my head.
I don't know.
Somehow,
I guess
some way it did.
I guess that what I would think, and I'm not sure. I don't know, but
because I don't want to bring that hurt.
I think it has to. I think it hits you at that moment when you feel like that, when it occurs.
Is it the high? The first 10 seconds you wait and say, "Hey."
I don't know.
You think that's when it comes out or it doesn't, or
I don't know. Like I can't.
I've tried to rack my brain around it.
That question, I can't. I don't think that I can give you a definitive answer to that. Because,
well, if you guys can, I would love to hear it.
Yeah, because I don't.
Because I'm at a loss for words.
I don't.
I was hoping that you could make me not for a loss for words. You know, but
what for me, it's just that moment when it hits you and you have a moment of clarity.
Yeah.
And that very seldom happens.
Because I had a dream about it last night, actually. That's why I'm bringing it up. And with all the shit that's happened this week.
Yeah.
But I had a dream about it, and it was a very vivid dream. But I walked up to the house, and I saw him, and I waved, and she just put her head down. And I was like, man, it's not about you and me anyway. It's just disgust and how much I burnt that house. Burnt those bridges.
I don't think, Mark, I don't
how much I hurt. I put hurt that should have been taken care of differently.
Well, I'm going to say this, and I don't think that.
I hope I'm making sense.
I don't. No, you are. You're making plenty sense. But I don't think that, and this is the first time, bitch. Well, second time that you made sense. But I don't think that you think you burned that shit down to the ground, and I don't think you did. I think that you always have opportunity and a space and time when it's right to come back and rebuild. And I believe in that firmly, because I'm going through the same shit. What you're saying, because I didn't burn down shit that I thought could never be rebuilt with my family.
See, that's what I'm hoping with, because sorry for interrupting again, but it's the only time that we actually had a real that was it. So second chance, I believe in second chances.
Yeah.
Not thirds, not fourths, just second chance. I really do. So that I have on my side, but still, it's just that thing in my mind. I don't even know why I thought about it, bro. I don't even know I had the dream, though. It was the weirdest thing.
Because dreams come to sleepers. And also...
You know, so vivid. Dude.
And on the other side of that, dream is the cousin of death.
Elaborate a little bit more on that. I'm following you, but I'm not.
Because you can die in your sleep.
True that, yeah.
So dream is the cousin of death.
Okay, now I see what you're saying. Okay, now I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So if you're aware of it, because most dreams, you know that you had a dream, but some of them you won't remember completely. So if you're saying that you remember that dream, then there's something you're supposed to do about that or with that.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
But we're as men, and I'm talking about men right now, we're afraid, because the worst thing to me anyway, I can't speak for all men. Yeah. I can just speak for me.
Because I know I'm going to say on the dream before I forget it, but that dream, you know how you can manipulate dreams.
No. Like that. You can't manipulate a dream.
You can change it.
You cannot.
See, I've always been able
when
to.
You're asleep.
When you're sleeping, I can do it in my dream.
No,
I can
you
change
can remember
scenarios.
No, Mark, you cannot.
But my dream stopped right then.
You cannot manipulate a dream.
She just put her head down and
the only thing you do is remember it. You cannot manipulate it. Don't think that you're all powerful.
No,
because you're not.
But
and you cannot.
I've been able to manipulate dreams.
Okay,
but not this one at all.
Now, let me get to what I was saying before we got back to that, and we'll get back to that in just a second. Okay. Yeah. But when we that means, Mark, you've been thinking about it so strongly that's what made you have the dream about Eve and Sophie and your situation in life, because it's been on your mind. You've been conscious mind.
Yeah.
So unconsciously, you're having dreams about it, which means you're thinking about it. So anyway, besides that, I'm gonna get to this point. We feel as men, I know I do. Anyway, I can't speak for all men. I don't want to speak for you. I don't want to speak for every man. But for me, when I have vivid dreams about certain situations in my life, you know what I hate the worst? Is to feel vulnerable. I don't want to make myself vulnerable to a woman. And that's crazy at the end of the day, because you came from a woman. You came out of a woman. Mm-hmm. And a woman, not only are they, and I'm going to say this to say that, a woman to me is the most devious and craziest creature on the planet. A female, anything. I don't give a fuck, alligator, snake, whatever, human.
Yeah.
But you're vulnerable. You have to show vulnerability to the woman that you love, because she'll understand you better. She will. A woman admires that, the vulnerability, and it's crazy, but that's facts to me. Like I said, for me personally, as a man,
yeah,
it's facts, because if you think about it, you go to your mom right now, right? If you did something wrong, if you wronged your mother in whatever way, your mom is gonna forgive you, because she sees that you're being vulnerable in that moment. Mm-hmm. But that's just not your mother. That goes for every woman, and especially if she loves you. If a woman loves you, she's going to admire, respect, and accept your vulnerability. And if she doesn't, she wasn't for you. She's not for you.
Yeah.
And that's just it, and that's all. And that's the way I feel, because I know that for a fact, man. And I'm not lying to you.
Yes, you are correct on that. I have to agree with Nate on that 100%, because that's. But then the vulnerability is when she looks at you and says, "Why couldn't you be vulnerable then?"
Because we take it for weakness.
We do, definitely.
We take it for weakness.
Yes.
As men.
Yes, we do.
We take it for weakness. If you're vulnerable to a woman, but listen, if you
because I've only asked my mom one time.
You will not be vulnerable with a man.
Oh fuck no.
Right.
You can't.
No, because that's super weak. Super.
Yeah, absolutely.
But a woman doesn't take your vulnerability for being weak. A real woman will not take you being vulnerable to her and expressing your feelings to her as being weak. And if she does, she's not the woman for you.
Yeah. Yeah, because I know I've asked my mom one time, and I called her. I said, "Mom, I'm in a bad place right now," and this is when I lived in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I said, "Mom, tell me something good. You know, just tell me something good about me." She goes, and I'll never
You're
forget.
Smart.
Oh no! The only thing she said is just stay chipper and keep your head up.
That sounds like Dixie too.
Fuck did you just say to me?
No, but if you
think
about
I'm like,
it,
okay, whoa! I wish I had drugs right now.
I can hear Dixie saying that. Yeah, no, I could hear her.
That's just her.
Yeah.
And then she's like, okay, bye.
Yeah.
I love you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck just happened to me?
Well, Mark,
say chipper. What do you mean? Say chipper.
Well, did it sink in?
After about a half of a half gallon of vodka, I
took that.
A little bit of swimming and
okay,
but still in the pool and shit like that and dogs, but. Oh, but no, that's all, and I was just like,
well, see,
hold on, really?
Stay
chipper and keep your head. What the?
Listen to what she said though. Stay chipper.
Stay happy.
Stay happy.
And keep
your head up. Yeah. So don't let the bullshit get to you so much. Is basically what she said in so many words.
Because after I drank a bunch of booze, I thought it was just like, you're better than this.
That part. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was her advice to give to you in so many words. She didn't want to fucking delve into too much.
No, she didn't want details.
She was just like
anything.
She was like, son, keep your head up or stay chipper, which means take shit with a grain of salt and smile.
Yep.
And keep your head up. Yeah. Which means stay strong.
Don't look down.
Don't dwell.
Don't dwell.
Stay strong. She said it in so many words.
She said it literally
in so many
sentences.
Words. Yeah.
It's like and then just hung up.
But but now you got it though. Yeah. Right after that, when you thought about it,
it took me a minute.
It would have took me a minute.
At first, I was like, "Why the fuck did I?" And I'm going to say this right now. I'm sorry about the F word, but I said, "Why the fuck did I even call my mom?" Because I had other shit to do. I'm like, "But why did?" And then, yes, you're correct. I started thinking about it. I'm like, "What the fuck? What the hell does chipper?"
You needed that,
like.
But you needed that,
and I guess it's a British thing.
It's just it's a person thing. It's just she just kept it short and simple.
Now that you say that, I never actually thought it because that happened 4 years ago. Before I came up here, and so it'd been about 4.5 years ago, and
she kept it short.
You're the first one that's actually said what you just said, and now I'm like, okay, I'm not fucking nuts.
No,
that's what it.
She kept it
took
short
me
and
almost
sweet.
a whole freaking half gallon to go through it. But
no, she just kept it. See.
And then I found my albino ferret swimming around in the pool.
Oh my god,
that was funny.
Oh, but so anyway, I was gonna we're gonna get off this bullshit. It's not bullshit.
Sorry guys, we weren't trying to do a sad thing.
Well, no, I don't know. It just came out. Fuck it. It is what it is. And fuck you if you don't respect it. Fuck you if you don't understand it. It's your problem. But
we don't have the title in there. I'm trying to figure out the fucking title of this show.
We said Fry Your Ass Friday.
Oh no, Fry Her Ass Friday or Fry
Your Ass Friday.
Fry Your Ass Friday. Yeah. With Mark with Nate and Mark.
Yeah, now see all the shit, all the other shit that
I think we just fried ourselves.
We did. We did.
We haven't even gotten anybody else.
Yeah. Because I was going, I had plans on.
I love you, brother. We did.
We're going to leave it alone for now. We'll be back in a minute. We're going to cut this off.
Yeah, we're just going to stop.
Just for a minute, because we got to do a story.
We'll come back. But
we'll come back for sure.
Let us digest this for 10 minutes.
Yeah, that part. Yeah.
Oh, my God. That is freaking hilarious, dude.
No, it was deep.
We're not recording anymore. Dude, that